Sense, connecting sight, sound and life. Creative Storytelling with Sense Arts by Emily Howlett. Hello everybody, my name is Emily. Welcome to my Sense Arts and Wellbeing Creative Storytelling workshop. I'll tell you a little about myself. I have long brown hair currently tied in a ponytail, and I am wearing a long sleeved top with green and blue stripes. Hanging from the ceiling behind me are some rainbow coloured paper chains. To my right is a small black table with 3 potted plants of different colours. To my left there is another plant and a wooden pile very artistically created in the old fireplace. So who are Sense? Sense are committed to people living creative and active lives. So I aim to make this workshop today as inclusive and accessible as possible. I will be presenting the workshop in British Sign Language, also known as BSL, and auto-describing throughout, which means I will attempt to explain anything that I do. There is also a voiceover, which is my voice, and captions. Today's workshop is inspired by the Sense Arts Connect manifesto, which was created by visual artist Tanya Raab-Weber. From that manifesto, I am going to explore the theme of connect and be connected. Today, we are going to explore how we can use creative storytelling to connect with ourselves and the people around us. Today, we're going to create a story about you. I will be creating a story as well to help you along. My story will be linked to memories and objects which mean something to me and give me feelings. Your story will be linked to memories and objects which are special to you. Creative storytelling is not always handwritten. It can be signed, it can be a collection of objects. It should be something which inspires feelings that you can then share with others to allow connection. In a few moments, I will ask you to pause the video while you find an answer to some questions. The answer may be a word, a sign, a feeling, a picture, or an object. You can pause the video to give yourself time to find your answer. It could be something you can go and find. Perhaps you will think of something straight away which you connect with. Or perhaps you would like to take time to search around your space for inspiration. I'm going to show you an example of my answer to the question. So the first question is going to be, what makes you happy today? For my answer, I'm just picking up a ceramic plant pot. It is quite large, but I can hold it in 2 hands comfortably. It has a white background with large black flowers painted all over it. Inside the plant pot is a bushy green plant with shiny leaves shaped like diamonds. I connect this plant with feeling happy because it reminds me of many fun times I have had outside. The leaves are smooth and I like to brush my fingers across them and be reminded of being outside on a sunny day. I'm now going to make a note of this connection to feeling happy when I see my plant. I have decided today I'm going to write my notes down. I'm going to use a black pen on brown paper. I'm just writing now. My plant makes me happy because it connects me to the outside world. I'm just holding the paper up to the camera. You can make your notes any way you like. Writing, signing, you can make a video, do a creative drawing. You can even just remember them if you like. In a few moments, I will ask you to pause the video while you find an answer to the question, what makes you happy today? Remember, the answer may be a word, a sign, a feeling, a picture, or an object. Anything. It could be something you can go and find. Perhaps you will think of something straight away which you connect with, or perhaps you would like to search around your space for inspiration. Don't forget to make a note of your answer, however you wish to. So, what makes you happy today? Pause the video while you find your answer. Have you found your answer? Brilliant. Remember to make a note. If you like, you could ask someone to help you make notes, which is another lovely connection in your story. Now we're going to do the same again, but for another question. Are you ready? This time, the question is, what are you looking forward to today? I wonder what my answer should be. Oh yes, I don't have anything to pick up this time because my answer is, I am looking forward to my dinner. I know that tonight we will be having chips for dinner and I really love chips. So I have an excited feeling in my tummy because I am looking forward to having chips for my dinner. So I will write delicious chips for dinner on my piece of paper. I'm just holding my paper up to the camera again. So, now it's your turn. What are you looking forward to today? Remember, you can search around your space for inspiration. The answer can be anything you connect with. Pause the video while you find your answer. Have you found your answer? Brilliant. Now we are going to do the same again, but one last question. Are you ready? The question is, what would you like to share? For my answer, I am just going to pick up this small cuddly toy shaped like a rabbit. He is light brown with a white tummy and he has got very long floppy ears. I can hold the rabbit around its tummy easily with one hand. When I hug the rabbit, I feel connected to myself as I have had him for many, many years. We've grown up together. But I also feel connected to my family and friends because I often hug them when I see them, or at least I wish to hug them. I wanted to share the rabbit with you to show that I feel like snuggles and hugs are a great way to connect. And if you can't hug people, then cuddly toys are nearly as good. So I'm going to write on my paper, I would like to share my cuddly rabbit with everyone so they can enjoy hugs too. I'm just holding my paper up to the camera. So, now it's your turn. What would you like to share today? Pause the video while you find your answer. Have you found your answer? Don't worry if you missed any of the questions or didn't find your answers just yet. One of the best things about creative storytelling is that you can just take your time. Your story today might be different to your story tomorrow. Different stories every day. Talking of stories, it's time to create them. Now, you should have up to 3 different ideas or notes connected to the 3 questions that I asked you earlier. This is the point where we can start to be really creative. Those 3 notes are your story and your connection today. You can leave them as they are, or you can choose to create something new. It might be nice to connect the notes together somehow. I am going to use the theme connection to connect my notes. I'm just holding up my paper to remind myself of my notes. My story goes like this. I am always happy when I see or stroke my favourite plant, as it reminds me of fun times outside in the summer. I think of this and I feel connected to the outside world again. I am looking forward to chips for my dinner. I think of this and I feel connected to my family who I will be eating with. And I would like to share my rabbit with you, with everyone, to remind them that hugs are brilliant. I think of this and I feel connected to everyone I love, even if I can't see them or hug them right now. I'm just hugging my rabbit to remind myself of my loved ones. So now I have created that story about me and how I feel today. Anyone who connects with it will learn a little more about me. I have connected with them and I have connected with myself by looking at my feelings and remembering good things and good times, thinking about positive things in my future. So here we are. I really hope you enjoyed my story. Even though we are apart, I feel connected to you through sharing it. It can be fun to play around with your notes and change or add to them to make a difference to your story. If you've written them, perhaps you'd like to have a go at saying or signing them. If you have signed them, perhaps you'd like to make a video. You could draw your notes or describe them to someone else. Any ideas you have are brilliant because they are yours and connected to you, and you can share your story with anyone you'd like to. I hope you have enjoyed your time today, creating your story and connecting with yourself, with me, and with others. I hope you enjoy sharing your story, if you would like to. Thank you. Take care.
Sense. No one left out of life. Website sense.org.uk